Hi there, and welcome to Jan's Views on Crime, a place where we look at crime and I give my views on it. Dan O'Keefe, a charismatic content creator with a growing following, seems to have stumbled into a far deeper role in the Jay Slater case than he ever anticipated. What began as a casual commentary on the unfolding tragedy has now thrust him into the heart of the search for the truth, because we're all looking for the truth. His YouTube videos, initially just speculative and analytical, have evolved into something much more investigative. With each post, Dan has become an unwitting figure in the ongoing mystery, piecing together facts, theories, and interviews that the mainstream media has largely overlooked. Now, it's no longer just his calm Irish brogue that keeps viewers hooked. It's the sense that Dan might be uncovering something no one else has. Dan, a fellow YouTuber, has been diligently covering the Jay Slater case. By all accounts, he appears genuinely concerned with uncovering the truth behind the mysterious circumstances surrounding the young Lancashire lad's tragic demise on the sunny shores of Tenerife. Initially, Dan's content was widely accepted as authentic. His warm Irish brogue, combined with a calm yet assertive delivery, exuded confidence and sincerity. He had the demeanour of someone who truly believed in what he was saying, drawing in his audience with an undeniable charm. So, let's have a look at his channel, shall we? Yeah. So, in his description, he says, "Hi there, I am Dan O'Keefe, a male voiceover who has worked in media, both radio and television, for the past 25 years. Okay, I'm here to showcase my voice." Got that wrong, guys. "I'm here to showcase my voiceover talents and tell you about my non-profit radio—" No, we're not interested in that. Okay, so stick to the program, Jan. Just stick to it. Anyway, everything was fine. Everything was fine for Dan. Let's have a look at his videos. Of course, as I said, he's been covering Jay Slater and doing well. He's been getting views on it. You can't knock him for that because we're YouTubers. I mean, yeah, we do like to have good views. Now, he's tried various different things, topical things like Jermaine Jenis. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't covered him yet. Okay. And then 3 weeks ago, he then did Justice for Jay Slater now. Anyway, as you can see, he's done a lot. He's talked about Katie Hopkins. He's done a lot, guys. What? Do travellers wear too much makeup? That's weird. But anyway, let's get on track. Guys, I'm all over the place. You'll get to know me, guys. I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video and also for subscribing to my channel. I'm loving doing this true crime. I'm loving it, guys. It's one of my passions and I want to do it well. I don't want to do it where people don't believe what I'm saying, because I will always back up what I say. Now, the situation we have with this Mr. O'Keefe is that I've got to find it. Okay, this one, is it? Is that the latest one? Yeah. What happened to Jay Slater? We have the real story, and wouldn't it be great if I could talk? Anyway, here we go.
Hi Dan, back here again with another update on this Jay Slater case. We've got more information for you today. We have been putting it together all weekend, and that is the reason we're only going to put it out there in the public domain today.
Right now, okay, I'm going to come at this from a different angle because that's what I like to do. I like to think outside the box. Who wouldn't believe this guy? Who would look at this guy and think he's telling a pack of lies? I don't believe anything he says. So I want to sort of look at this critically with my critical mind, because I have got quite a critical mind. And I want to understand why people have now come for him. I mean, I was going to say thrown him under the bus. Have they thrown him under the bus? Maybe. What do you guys think? Is he being thrown under the bus? Are people ripping this guy to shreds because he said something that he can't prove? Now, I understand if you are making claims about things, which he does make in this video, you got to back it up. You've got to back it up with evidence. And the truth of the matter is, old Danny boy here hasn't backed it up. So I'm answering my own question. But be sure you answer my question for me as well, whatever it was. I've almost forgotten what it was. So let's move on and just say, I'm not going to go through all of it, but I just feel, I mean, people aren't believing a word that he says now. I mean, well, okay, it's understandable, but I'm one of those, listen, I always support the underdog. I can't help it. It's one of my things. Okay. I am an empath. Now, along with that, it makes me very keen to find out every little thing about something. Just the way I am, guys. I want to know all the details so that I can come to my own conclusion. Okay, so let's see what else he's saying here.
They seem to think that they can get away with anything, but they're definitely heading for a fall. Layer 3 is the person who committed this awful atrocity, awful crime. Maybe there was more than one involved, but we know for certain there was at least one, if not more. And of course, number 4 in that layer is these mafia bosses at the top who never get caught. They'll always wash their hands and will be ultra clean. They'll get somebody else to do the dirty business for them. They've got
Right now, I have to say I am in agreement with this theory. I believe that Jay never actually got to the Airbnb alive. Anyway, that's what I believe, and I believe his body was taken from the Airbnb back down to the harbour. The harbour is very significant, in my opinion, in what happened. Seeing the footage of the men, and we've all seen it, or seeing the footage of people running to a boat and then with white boxes, it goes along with the story that something awful that I can't even put into my words, guys. I can't. I have spoken on it in other videos. So go back when I was a bit braver and I was able to say what I actually believe happened to this poor young guy. Right. Now, so what I'm saying is I do believe in what Dan is saying here. But I think what happened was he then went on to say that he can verify that there is a video out there actually showing what happened to Jay, or more likely, what happened to Jay's body. I'll put it that way. Now, nobody else has said that. Nobody else has said there is footage of this happening. And I think that's where Dan went wrong, because he has no proof for it. And there are people that have asked him, where did you get it? Who showed you it? And also it's important to understand that Dan also was vehement in his claims that it was true and that the video had been verified by the authority. Did he say the authorities? Not sure, but he did say that it was verified. And I think because he was so forthright and insistent on the fact that this video is out there, I think that's where he went wrong, guys. What do you think? Do you think that maybe he shouldn't have said everything? He shouldn't have spoken on the video until he had the proof of it. That's the way I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking, don't say something, especially on YouTube. Don't say something if you don't have the receipts. That's YouTube speak for evidence. If you're then going to backtrack on it, then people are going to start side-eyeing you.
And everybody knows it. No point brushing it under the carpet. Let's call a spade a spade. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, my God, it is a duck. So
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think we all agree with that. And we've all seen Rachel Hargreaves, haven't we? Yeah, that's all I can say about that. And if you haven't, look at my last video. Because, yeah. Anyway, so let's go back to this.
Of what happened in the past and why the so-called mess happened. And also, they were there because the heat is really on both of them right now. Social media has been drumming it up. All the YouTubers, to be fair, are doing the same. But it's really coming to a head now at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. He's talking about it all, coming to a head because everyone's talking about it. And it's time that somebody, in authority did something about it. Come on, guys. Come on, police. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Just sort it out, guys. British police, bobbies, sort this out. Apparently, there was I think it was in the Daily Mail today. They've actually spoken about dear old Dan, saying that he's kicked up a storm because he's upsetting the Slater family and this, that, and the other because of this story he's come out with, and there's no proof for it. I mean, okay, so if it's got to be guaranteed that if the newspapers have now spoken out against YouTubers giving information, where are the police? Why are the police not doing anything? Why are they not opening an investigation in England? I mean, God. So this is where I think he came unstuck. Let me know what you think.
But sometimes the truth has to be told. We've seen a video that is so bad, we will not show it here.
Right, that's fair enough. I don't see anything wrong in that. If something's so bad you don't want to show it on YouTube, I've done the same thing. I mean, I've seen things online and I'm not going to show it because I don't want to. It's too disturbing. So I can understand that.
Obvious reasons. Number one, it has been verified that it's genuine. We've had this over the weekend. We've had a number of people see it. They have watched it. It's been verified and it's true.
Okay. See, that's where I think he comes unstuck. If it was verified and it was true, then why is he not answering people's messages? He's not backing himself up. And I think that's the issue.
Right now, we're going to go public and tell you what happened to Jay Slater.
Right, so we're not going to go into that now. Right, so the situation is this guy, I mean, he's believable, isn't he, guys? One of the things that is disturbing me is, what if he's telling the truth, guys? What if the story, as horrendous as it may be, was the truth, and now he's frightened to open his mouth? And the thing that also concerns me is, what's he going through at the moment? I mean, I don't see him as somebody who's going to fabricate things. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. But what I will say is, I don't like I don't like someone being piled on, and I don't know, guys. I don't want to make another victim in this story. So put it down in the chat. Let me know what you think, guys. You're all wonderful. You all have been giving me ideas. You've been giving me information, and I really, really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm sort of a bit in a quandary over this. I don't know what to believe. So yeah, let me know, guys. So I'm going to head off. Wish you all a fabulous weekend. I hope you have a good weekend. We're hanging on to summer by our nails. We're clawing onto it because it's still, yeah, we're in our 20s, 20 degrees. That's all right. We can cope with that, can't we, guys? So you take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye bye for now. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.